Hey folks, and welcome to Ahad's Automotive. Today we're taking a look at the 2019 Android Auto, the biggest change the Android Auto has gotten ever since its launch. Now let's get started. Now to get started, you need the Android Auto app on your phone. Get the latest version from the Google Play Store, and once you launch it, this is the screen you're welcomed by. So if you go into settings and if you have the latest version of Android Auto, you will get the try new Android Auto option on the top. So switch that on, and the latest version is 4.5.59. Now jumping into the main home screen of the Android Auto, you can notice that it's completely changed from the previous version, where it used to be sort of cards of notification. Now we have dedicated icons over here. On the top you have the most used icons, and below is the ones that you've installed. Now if you look below that, you have the mic to start your voice command. This is your notification, so if you have any notifications, shows up there. And this over here is the most used one, that is the last used app that is being used. So if I launch into maps, go back, go into Google Play Music, you can see that the Google Map icon is now over there. Now if I click on that, it takes me back, and now you can see the Google Play Music one has come up. So clicking that again takes me back to the music app. Now, if one more thing you've noticed, that when the music app comes, you get your music controls also over here, which is really useful. So I can directly play the song from here, pause it, next, previous, brilliant. And now this is the home button over here. So clicking it takes you back home. As you can see, the notification comes up on top. And now, as you can see, this is the exit. It takes you back to the system. So I have Volkswagen Vento over here, which supports Android Auto Mirror Link and as well as Apple CarPlay. So going back again, as you can see, Maps, since I use it the most, that's what comes up when I launch the Android Auto. Now if you can see over here, calendar, news, and reminders, weather, all of that have this little mini Google Assistant icon over there. So what that means is when I click on any one of those,
sorry, I can't find anything on your calendar.
The Google Assistant sort of looks into that for me. If I press news, the latest news plays. If I press on reminders, it tells me if I have any reminders. And if I click on the weather,
right now in Chennai, it's 32 degrees Celsius and mostly cloudy. Today, there will be isolated thunderstorms with a forecast of.
That's what happens. Now, there are a lot of changes over here. Main thing being this is sort of like a dark theme over here as well. Now, if I launch into Google Play Music, you can see the entire thing has changed. It's more clean, it's more well laid out, and all of these, are very, very cleanly laid out. Even the phone app has changed. So you have your favorites, your call history, your contacts, and dial a number. So if go to dial a number, no, it's very, but I think the dial a number option won't be available when the vehicle is moving because it is a security concern. Now coming down, we have the settings. Now when you click settings, it opens up settings on your phone, so that's useful. Now since I've installed Waze, I have Waze over here for my navigation. As you can see, it launches into Waze, and like I said before, the Google Play Music over here comes, and it's just not Google Play Music. If I use, say, Spotify and go back into Waze, you can see Spotify is what comes up there. So it depends on the app you use. Now For example, if I had podcasts over here, my podcast would show up when I use Google Maps always. See, podcast is what comes up. Now, overall, this new update for Android Auto is really nice compared to the old one where it was just this blue screen with card type notifications. You couldn't see what your apps were, and the black screen on the bottom had all the preset shortcuts for phone navigation. Thanks to the new update, the Android Auto system doesn't feel half baked anymore. Ever since its release in 2015, the system had a very simple layout. A home screen, which is blue in color and became sort of dark when the night mode was enabled, and a few swipeable notification cards. So the new update makes it a lot more usable, a lot more friendly, and a whole lot more stylish, if I must say. So now hitting the home button takes you back to a nice dark screen with an app grid, sort of reminiscent like the Apple CarPlay, but in a good way. So I love the dynamic shortcuts that are available on the bottom part of the screen that change according to your need. There's a separate notification button, again, a very clean, nice way to do that. And all the voice commands are still the same. So if you want to check out the voice commands that are applicable to Android Auto, I list them down in the description area, and the rest applies. However great Android Auto was, it's just been elevated to a whole new level. And if you do get your hands on the newest version, do try it out. Thank you for watching this video. Please leave a like, and if you have any suggestions, drop them down in the comment box below. And thank you for watching.